We're going full docs here, Chamber,
I mean, I think I'm pretty full docs, more or less. If somebody wants to steal my life, go ahead.
So,
Excellent.
Yeah. Now, Biz, it looks like the video is a little delayed from what I'm saying right now. Is that normal?
Yeah, I think that's normal.
So for somebody watching, the sound and the video will link up. Okay. So are we?
Hey, Biz, say pancake.
Okay, that's much better.
That's fantastic.
All right. Are we ready?
Oh, I think we're rolling.
Wait, somebody's on here. All right.
Hey, Moo Man.
Oh man.
All right. This has been a process.
You want to tweet it?
Yeah, I'll tweet it out now.
Oh man.
Bunch of gets flustered, everybody. I hope everybody knows this.
Yeah, I like my train to run on schedule.
Okay. You want
to? Did you tweet it out? I'll retweet it and everything, and then we'll get started.
All right.
Hold on. Let me. Did you tag me or anything?
No, 1 second. I'm tweeting it out now.
Okay.
Now it's fun.
Is it?
I'm having a blast.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
We started this a year ago.
It's not for the money.
It told me no. It told me the last time we did this was a year ago.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's our annual our annual Twitch stream.
All right, I just tweeted it out.
All right, let's find it.
All right. Okay, I think we're good.
All right, I have a surprise for you once we get started here.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do the intro here, and then I'll step away while you talk, and I'll come back with my surprise.
All right, this is terrific.
All right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Rekt Podcast. I am Bunchu alongside my esteemed colleague and technically challenged co-host, Crypto Chamber. Chamber, how are you, buddy?
I have so many challenges in my life. Technical is just one of them. It's been a year since the last time we tried this, and we didn't miss a step. I mean, we are awful at Twitch. Thank you for. I think this is as good as it's gone. I mean, the other ones were
just. This is as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, this is. Buckle up, people. This is gonna be fun. But yeah, we're gonna try and do this. The idea is we're gonna try to do this once a week. Our Wednesday recording will be a live Twitch stream. That's where we're gonna start. I don't know where it's gonna go, but we're gonna.
Talk about the reason we're doing this, and then I'll go get my surprise while you're doing this.
All right, Bunch has got a surprise for me. The reason we're doing this, essentially, we mentioned. I want to say, I think it was either the last episode or the episode before that. We have joined forces with some other crypto folks, some streamers, some podcasters. And we've basically developed a whole new channel called CoinHQ that's going to be going live in the very, very near future. And a part of that is we want to have 24/7 live streaming. And we aren't very good at it. So before the project goes live, we wanted to get a half a dozen or a dozen of these in. So, we feel comfortable. So I'm excited to see. I have no idea what Bunch has got for us. I think he's coming back now. We got it on blurry. Oh my God. He's dressed like a hot dog, ladies and gentlemen. Did you just crash through a wall?
The crazy part is it could be any one of us.
It could be literally any one of us. Spooky.
Wrong. So for our first live stream, it is Halloween. So Halloween time. So It is also in the U.S. National Pizza and Beer Day. I am dressed as a hot dog, but cheers to Twitch out there this evening. This is in honor of you, Chamber, the hot dog costume.
I appreciate it, man. I can't believe you have one of these. A hot dog costume is maybe the best Halloween costume you could add this year, considering how much of I Think You Should Leave we've been watching. And I think you got the costume before we even watched the show, correct?
So no, I actually just bought this costume for Halloween because of this, but one of my buddies just randomly had one in the back of his car that day that I showed him the show.
Real.
Yeah.
So maybe next time what I'll do is I'll dress up with my yellow suit, my maroon shirt, and my yellow tie. And then we could be Donald and the hot dog man. Is it Donald or Donald? I forget the other guy.
I think it's Donald. That guy looks just like a hot dog. So does that guy.
Well, Donald dressed like a hot dog, but you're actually wearing a hot dog costume. So
all right. So I think we're well underway here. We have finally worked out the kinks. Should we get right into some news, Chamber?
I mean, let's give the people what they came here for. Some crypto.
I think they came for the hot dog costume.
They came for the hot dog, but they're gonna stay for the news. This is from Masari.io. Binance starts accepting fiat payments through Alipay and WeChat. So there's a lot of new places to purchase crypto and trade altcoins these days. It looks like Binance isn't going to topple like we all thought. They're still kicking around, and they've added fiat payments. So Binance added support for popular payment applications Alipay, which has over 1.1 billion users, and WeChat, which has over 900 million users. Man, that's a lot of people. Enabling users in China to engage peer-to-peer.
If we could just get 1 or 2% of those people to listen to us.
Could you imagine? I mean, we're not big in China yet. We're working our way east.
Bangladesh, I think we're big in now.
Botswana,
Botswana. We're hot in Botswana.
Huge in Botswana. So we're making our way east. We'll get to you, China, eventually. So according to CoinDesk, only Bitcoin to fiat trades are available at the moment. While crypto exchanges are banned from offering services within China, Chinese citizens can still purchase cryptocurrencies via P2P platforms or OTC trading desks. So there it is. Alipay, WeChat, big, huge entities out in China, and Binance getting together to make some pretty intimate bedfellows, I think.
I mean, this is kind of illegal, right?
Is it? I'm not sure.
I mean, it would be.
I only
studied very illegal
law
in the U.S. I feel like it would be extremely illegal in the U.S. No.
Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like if it's legal in China, wouldn't it? Like, I feel like wouldn't it be harder to get something done in China than it would in the U.S.?
I don't know. Why don't we ask David Stern in the NBA?
First of all, it's Adam Silver now.
Sorry.
You NFL-loving son of a bitch.
My bad.
But yes, I know. I'm very upset. The Lakers, I was getting up early tomorrow morning. They were supposed to play a preseason game in China, and shit hit the fan. I don't know if you're familiar with what happened there.
Kind of, sort of.
So I think the general manager for the Houston Rockets tweeted out some sort of support for Hong Kong. Obviously, we all know there's like a big protest happening in Hong Kong via the Chinese, to the Chinese government, and NBA's got, I want to say 6 teams over there right now, and they've basically canceled everything. So I don't have to get up bright and early tomorrow morning and watch the Lakers, but I think we miss out on like 2 preseason games, and that's taken away from my Anthony Davis and LeBron James watching, which is very upsetting to me.
That's tough.
It is very tough. I mean, I don't know what's happening in China, but this is worse.
People of Fortnite in the chat room here is quoting The Simpsons, I believe. China's still cool.
China is still cool.
China's still cool. You pay later.
I like a good Simpsons reference. I've been watching a lot of Treehouse of Horrors.
There you go.
I think this is. I think I try to hit all of them this in October. So I think there's like I don't know 18 or 20 of them. I can usually crush through most of them in October.
All right, we got some big news here, though.
What do you got?
Well, the big news here for the day was the IRS issuing new guidance on tax treatment of cryptocurrency, specifically in the hard fork nature. You love a good hard fork, don't you, Chamber?
I do love a good hard fork.
Yeah, me too. The Internal Revenue Service, also known as the IRS, issued new guidance on tax obligations related to cryptocurrency hard forks, addressing some of the outstanding questions unanswered in the agency's first report, which was released back in 2014. So this is literally the first change in any kind of guidance for crypto since 2014. So obviously a lot has changed since then. Today's guidance states that new cryptocurrencies received from a hard fork are considered taxable income. On the other hand, new crypto issued via a hard fork that are not received by the owner of the original coin do not have to be recorded as gross income. So that what the fuck does that mean?
Man, I feel like the IRS is just throwing shit at the fan or throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Because it's very confusing.
Have you seen all the Twitter backlash and everything going on today about this?
I have.
Anything in particular?
No, more of a general sentiment, I would say. What have you seen in particular?
Well, first of all, if a hard fork is going to be income or taxable income, right? You kind of have no control over a hard fork or not.
Yeah, I mean, like for example, I know like Ethereum had a hard fork. I think Monero had one not too long ago. Like I don't. You're and again, I'm not very smart, so bear with me. It isn't a hard fork. You have tokens or coins. They hard fork. Those old ones are useless now, and you have the exact same amount of new ones.
Yes and no. But so, like, for example, Bitcoin Cash was a Bitcoin hard fork.
Was it a hard fork?
Yeah.
What's a soft fork?
I don't know. That's
is that a thing? Am I just making things up?
I'll leave that to you and your wife to decide. I don't know. What's your safe word? Wiener suit?
Soft fork. Soft
fork. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I guess really what and thank you, Biz, in the chat.
Yeah, Biz is coming in with some knowledge.
They're talking about airdrops. So they're actually using the term incorrectly, which is also what I saw today on Twitter. And actually, Cynthia's down in the chat as well, and she says her safe word is pineapple.
And business is Oklahoma.
Business is Oklahoma.
My finishing word. Oklahoma.
Oh my God. Well, so say they're talking about airdrops, right? Yeah, if you're talking about an airdrop, you can't control getting an airdrop or not.
No.
So what happens if you could essentially maliciously airdrop somebody into tax debt?
I mean, wouldn't it cost you a pretty penny to do that though?
Probably, but people do.
You could, I guess. Yeah. So no, I get it then. So if obviously a ton of people that have Bitcoin that got Bitcoin Cash back in summer of 2017, I mean, they got a good amount of dough off of that. So I could see that makes sense. I guess the taxing for a hard fork or airdrop, that I guess I could see where the government's coming from on that one.
So we got some enlightened people in our chat room here. So the one type of fork, Crypto Leonidas down there says, one type of fork gets a new coin and the other doesn't produce a new coin, I think. And then Zenzo, a soft fork does not require a consensus change. A hard fork does. So that would be, in my opinion, that would be Bitcoin Cash, right?
Right. All right.
But This is bad news, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's a good thing that there's new guidance that hasn't been there before, but I don't think it's really great. I have a couple tweets here from our buddy at BTC Sessions regarding this.
Ooh, he's a knowledgeable fella.
Yeah, he's a. They want me to put my wiener hood back up. It is. I'm sweating. This thing is freaking hot, man. Oh man. Biz says, if an airdrop happens in the woods and no one's around to tax it, does the IRS still suck? I think yes, they do.
That is affirmative. They do.
Yes, they do. So BTC Sessions here in a series of a couple tweets says the IRS thing is mind-blowingly stupid and poorly thought out. Best of luck to my friends in the US if it ends up sticking. Oof. He said the actual document relating to forks being considered income at the time of issuance seems that you would pay income based on the USD price of the asset at launch. So that's potentially troublesome, right? So he said that the CoinDesk article that came out also adds in some other missing pieces. No exemptions for small purchases like coffee. So it's basically they're saying that Bitcoin is property, right? And crypto is property. So it would have to be taxed like property for any exchange of it. So no, small cash, it wouldn't be worth it to you to buy small amounts of it for everyday transactions, right? So every transaction would incur capital loss and gain. And then, he gives an example here, which I thought was interesting. So Bitcoin Gold, when that fork happened, it had a value of $400, right? The current value is $8. So if you didn't sell it based on this, you would be responsible for the, getting it at $400 in value versus the $8 from a tax standpoint. So you would be totally fucked.
Yeah, that is tough. $8 from 400.
Yeah,
I'm market buying the shit out of that one.
Good rate of return, right? Then he says here, if the guidance sticks, it'll essentially require any holder of any coin to constantly be on guard for forks, trying to dump them immediately before the rest of the market, so they don't get taxed on income that dissipates with the value of the airdrop. Does that make sense to you or no?
No, of course.
What do you mean no?
I mean, it would make sense to a normal person.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's not, your explanation is not the problem. It's my comprehension level is the problem.
Anybody out there in the chat, I'm looking for a new co-host. No need to wear a wiener suit.
Yeah,
I got that
wiener suit covered. Optional.
Yeah, wiener suit optional.
That's funny.
Anyway,
so I got another one here. Yeah, this is actually hot off the presses from 2 hours ago. SEC has rejected Bitwise's Bitcoin ETF application, according to the documents published by the SEC today. In its comments, the SEC noted, quote, although the commission is disapproving this proposed rule change, the commission emphasizes that its disapproval does not rest on an evaluation of whether Bitcoin 10 or blockchain technology more generally has utility or value as an innovation or an investment. I don't know what the fuck that means, to be perfectly honest.
Basically they're saying, hey, yeah, we didn't accept this one, but that's not to say that
Bitcoin
and blockchain are not valuable. So I think that's, I guess, as positive a message of a rejection as you can get. It's basically saying, hey, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
that's the
it's
SEC
you, Bitcoin.
saying, hey, it's not you, it's me. So that's interesting too. And then the last one here, UNICEF launches a crypto fund, and the Ethereum Foundation provides its first contribution. So UNICEF, you're familiar with UNICEF, right? Chamber?
I am. I was donated for a long time. Yeah.
Okay, so UNICEF.
Yeah, I donated to UNICEF.
Was there more to that?
No, sorry. I thought you were keeping. No, they've been bugging me. I think I have some UNICEF mail asking me for more money because I stopped giving them money when I realized I think they only like paid out like 61% of all of their donations. And
Oh,
like,
that's
yeah,
an issue. Yeah, that could be an issue.
yeah.
So UNICEF launched a crypto fund that will receive contributions and issue grants in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it aims to back open source technology for its wider goal. The organization added the Ethereum Foundation provided the first contribution, a donation of 100 Ethereum. What is that worth? Like $10 now?
Yeah, like a 1345, I think is what it is.
It also announced the first three grantees are Press Crypto, ATIX Lab, and Utopixar. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. You to Pixar.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeah.
It's focused on prescription tracking, matching investors and those needing funding, and community tokens and engagement, respectively. So that's pretty cool. That's I think, an example of mass adoption. Right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. It's extra spooky mass adoption because it's October.
Oh, extra spooky.
It's extra spooky. You know, they asked for spooky. We got to give them the spook, you know?
Yeah, there's a couple people still hanging around in the stream here. We forgot to mention this at the top, but our hashtag for today was going to be make a horror movie less spooky, right?
Yeah.
So give an example of that.
So, for example, make a horror movie less spooky, maybe Saturday the 14th, you know, as opposed to Friday the 13th.
Oh, man, I can't think of any good ones.
Maybe something like Daydream on Spruce Avenue.
You're so stupid. Here's an easy one. Just Christmas.
I like that one. I like that. Easter.
Instead of Scream, how about like Whisper?
Yeah, Whisper. What else? Yeah, Laughter. That'd be another one for Scream. You could do like I'm trying to think of one for Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I was just trying to think of that same one.
Rhode Island.
Clam bake.
Yeah, Rhode Island clam bake. That's exactly what it is.
Rhode Island clam bake incident.
I like it. Yeah. So if anybody's in the chat box still, let us know if you have any alternative, less scary movie names.
How would you make this one less scary? Candyman?
It's pretty good. Maybe like
no, that's what I mean.
I mean, that's inviting. This one's pretty good. Is this Leo? Is Moonman Leo? Okay, yeah. So he says instead of Freddy versus Jason, Freddy kisses Jason.
Oh, that's so good.
I like that one.
Good one. That's a winner.
Yeah, Freddy and Jason sitting in a tree. What movie did you say?
I don't know. What did I say?
I'm trying to think of one for Saw. I can't think of a good one. The Exorcist I don't know. Those I think we hit the main ones.
They're hard.
You know what? It is pretty hard.
I didn't think it was going to be that hard. But
maybe just
what about just hard fork?
Blair's Science Project.
Blair, as in like a
dude,
a kid's name. Yeah, like a kid's name. Blair's Science Project.
Yeah, Blair Science Project.
Yes, that's awesome.
He got a C+ on it. It wasn't great.
It wasn't that good. Yeah. Night of the Living People.
All right, I would go. Yeah, I mean, there's Day of the.
The Exorcism of Emily's Toes.
That's pretty good.
That's funny. All right. Well, keep them coming if you got them.
The Dimming I like as opposed to The Shining.
Oh, I like that. That's good. I like
The Dimming.
That's good.
That's not bad. All right, so it's getting better. It's getting better.
Right. So I think what we should do for these going forward when we do, because we used to do these a lot before. Like we did one with like make something with rock bands. Right. Or like ruin a rock band or something. Mm-hmm. And we should do them at the top of the show so people can just throw them in the chat as they think of them.
I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I'm doing the best at this.
We are doing the best of this.
All right, so we are done with the news. We're going to do a rather shorter show here since this was a test run, but I was going to give you a quick version since today, I dare I say it, on Twitter, everybody's been calling for alt season.
Are they? I don't even know what that means anymore.
Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I mean, I've heard about alt season. I'm not 100% sure what it is.
Well, so people have been saying that it's here. And so...
What, we're in it? This is it? This is what I've been waiting for?
They're saying it's here. Like, they're saying it is coming. Alt-tober, Leo says in the chat.
Didn't Nita Coin say the other day that, like, since 2009, since Bitcoin was basically released, altcoins have never had a positive October?
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, no, I think, it was just him and I think it was it just him and I, that one? Were you on the last one with Nita Coin?
No.
I think I'm almost positive that's what he said. I think he said there hasn't been an October where altcoins have done well. So whatever that means.
All right. Well, I was going to give you here a little bit of no FOMO.
Okay. What do you got?
So I went through some CoinMarketCap coins here. And there are, let's see, just today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins that are up over 10% in the last 24 hours.
We're talking 10%?
10%.
We're talking 10%.
10% or more.
That's
on a day. That's on a day where Bitcoin was up like.
That was my Allen Iverson. That was my Allen Iverson. Are we talking practice?
Yeah, but that's on a day that Bitcoin was up over.
That is a good point. That is a good point. Normally it's the opposite, right? Normally it's the opposite.
So you're seeing these go with Bitcoin today, which was interesting.
Okay.
And then Bitcoin still, hasn't tanked, even though we just got an ETF denial. So that's interesting too.
Yeah, it actually had a very good day.
All right. So I'm going to give you, let's see. I don't really know how I'm going to do this because I didn't really prepare much, but I was just. For the record,
none of my bags are up 10%. And I mean, I'm just scrolling through now.
None?
None.
Wow. So all of these ones that are up 10% are in the top 100 also. So that's really interesting. So we're talking some bigger cap coins. This one I've never heard of. So up the most today, ranked number 70 at 20.7%. Crypterium.
I don't know that one. I don't know no Crypterium.
I don't know Crypterium either. Let's take a look and see what this bitch is. So we are talking the 70th ranked.
70th? I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Crypterium is building a mobile app that lets users spend cryptocurrency in everyday life. Using the Crypterium app, users can reportedly trade cryptocurrencies, top up their phones, open a savings account, and order its global crypto card. Crypterium claims to have over 400,000 registered users. And wait, what is? I don't know what this is saying.
Is the website not up to snuff?
Oh, and Keith Tier, the co-founder of TechCrunch, is among its advisors. It's also been identified as emerging 50 in a joint FinTech 100 report. So that's what this is. It is currently at 74 cents. So it was up 20% today. So I've never heard of it. Have you?
No, I have not. I'll tell you what, though, this grape juice box is doing pretty good. What do you got?
Beer.
Little Samuel Adams.
Adams.
King of beers? Is that, I don't know. Is that not King of beers?
That's Budweiser.
What's Samuel Adams made right the first time?
Samuel L. Jackson. It'll get you drunk.
Of course. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
That, of course, was a Dave Chappelle skit from back in the day. Holochain was the number 2 up today.
Yeah, I don't hold
You've heard that one, right?
Hot, HOT, right?
Yes.
I don't mess around with that.
That's ranked 42, up 17%. Maker, ranked 23, was up 16.2%. MCO, the number 76 ranked coin. Do you know what that is?
Nope. MCO?
Yeah, that's the crypto.com coin. And that's kind of very similar to the first one I talked about. You can actually get a card and you can purchase all these kind of cryptos and then use it as a debit card. It's actually pretty interesting. I downloaded the app, I was looking at it, and you can get depending on what tier you use,
Yeah.
you can get kind of rewards back, like your monthly Spotify membership or your monthly Netflix membership back each month. Yeah, and then there's like cash back rewards and all of that kind of stuff. So it's actually pretty interesting. I was actually looking into getting one of those. But the next is Seal, SEELE. No
what is
idea
that one
what
ranked?
this is. 88.
Jeez.
I think you need to start
all my
doing...
bags are like 1,500 plus.
All right, so you got the lottery tickets, I guess, right?
I got my moon bags.
Seal is a cryptocurrency token and operates on the Ethereum platform. Seal, it doesn't tell me what it does. Okay, let me go to the website here.
Or maybe they're just putting seals on the blockchain?
Yeah, I think this is actually, it's actually just a blockchain version of Kissed from a Rose.
Oh, I was thinking more of the aquatic animal seal.
No, I like
because I feel like they're disappearing from marine land and stuff.
I like musical artist seal on the blockchain. Yeah, Ren is on that list, Moon Man. That is correct. Number 88, Ren is coming in on this top list too. Yeah. Anyway, hold on. I got to go back to Seal. The Seal mainnet launched on March 31st. Seal public chain is a high-performance multi-shard. Last time I multi-sharded, I needed to come home early from work.
Speaking of, we had a conference call today. Holy smokes! I had to get off a call fairly quickly, and I tweeted you a GIF, and I assume you got it. It
absolutely did. It's from the league.
Okay, because I used to watch the league all the time.
Me too.
And the term Yobagoya is maybe the one television term that has infiltrated my life more than any other. Both my wife and I, we've been saying Yobagoya for, I feel, 10 years. Literally the first time we heard, I'm like, that is the perfect term. It is in the roster of best words from a TV show. So I assumed you probably watched the league, so I felt pretty confident you would get that GIF.
Oh yeah, I love that show. Rafi is my favorite character by far.
Absolutely. All
right. So that's going to do our no FOMO. We haven't done a draft in a while, so we're just gonna fuck around real quick here.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
So, in the honor again of Halloween, we are going to draft the top horror movie series of all time. Do you want to go first here? Let's just do 3 each.
Okay.
So this is horror movie series, meaning franchises, meaning they have to have more than one.
More than one? Can we say more? I think we should say more than 2.
Let's not get out of control here.
Okay, all right.
You want to be the first?
I'll go first. Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Now, are these gonna be? These can be any horror movie, right? It doesn't have to be Halloween specific.
No. Yeah, I think any horror movie is fine. Okay. Myself, I think I would go with the Exorcist series of movies. There's at least 3 I can think of. And it kind of gets a bad rap. Obviously, everybody thinks the first Exorcist is phenomenal. The second Exorcist is fine. But where they get really good again is the third Exorcist is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. It's obviously not as good as the first one, but the Exorcist 3 is a very good movie, and I feel it's very underrated. Therefore, going with the Exorcist series. What do you got?
I think there's 5 of mine.
Okay.
And I don't know. This probably doesn't. It's probably a bad pick.
No.
But I think it's a pretty good series. Some people may think it's a little corny. I'm going with Saw.
I'll tell you what. I watched the first Saw. Now I'm a horror movie purist. So when I think it was like kind of the
I knew
mid.
you wouldn't like this one.
No, I do like this one, and I'll tell you why. I think Saw started in the mid 2000s, and in the mid 2000s there was this transition to the I think they call it torture porn horror movies, where it's like super graphic, violent movies, and it's not scary, it's just kind of gross. And Saw was kind of the first
What's
one
your
to do.
safe word again?
Yeah, I forget. It happens every time. There is no safe word when I play.
Hard fork.
Soft fork. That's what it was. But yeah, no, somebody had told me, like, I'd seen the first one and it was good. I mean, you have like Carrie Eloise in it. There's some good actors in that one. And the story was solid. But somebody had said, like, you gotta watch all of them. And I sat down over the course of a couple of weeks and watched all of them. And that is I think there's like 8 of them now. Like, I think there's a ton. And they're all pretty good. So that I'm down with Saw.
I'm getting some respect in the chat from this pick. There you go. We got both Leo and Zenzo said that it was clutch back in the day.
Zenzo saying led into Hostel, and those are the torture porn movies that I'm talking about. Not a huge fan of those. I like scares more than gross outs. But Saw has both. I think Saw is a good mix of the two. So yeah, I'm down with Saw.
Have you ever seen the YouTube videos Living with Jigsaw?
I think I may have seen. I don't recall that well, but I'm familiar. Like, I know of them.
Oh man, I'll tweet it. I'll tweet one out when we're done because it's fucking hilarious.
I'll watch those for sure. So yeah, no, I think that's a very solid pick. So I got Exorcist, you got Saw.
Yeah.
My pick now. I'm gonna go with you know what? I gotta go with Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, part of my childhood. I live in Ontario. The teachers union, actually, or not the teachers union, basically the schools were going to be shut down because somebody was going on strike over the weekend. So at the very last minute, Sunday night, this past Sunday, like at 10 p.m., they just basically whatever, they had to do what they had to do, and schools were open Monday morning. So my daughter actually went to bed Sunday night thinking she had no school for a week at least, and then woke up and had to go to school. But it reminded me of when I was in high school. We had there was a massive teacher strike in Ontario, and I think we were off for 3 or 4 weeks. And during that, what we would do is a group of us would, get together at somebody's house and we would rent movies. And I think it was, and I remember specifically getting I think at the time, there was 9 Friday the 13th and nonstop watching them. It was one after the other. We were up for however many hours and just watched one after the other. And that was a very memorable time in my youth, getting high and watching all of the Friday the 13th.
Fantastic. I think I gotta go with. I'm gonna go with. I don't. This might be just for votes, but I'm going for it. Halloween.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go with Friday.
What, the movie Friday? It's good.
And then the Friday after next.
Yeah, that's a good series.
You went with Friday the 13th, so I'll just do all the other Fridays. I gotta go. Halloween is my second pick.
I think that's good. I remember getting blasted last year because I said it was a Halloween 3. That's not a Michael Myers movie.
Right.
And I'm a big fan of it. And I got blasted.
Oh, that's right. Twitter. Yes, you said that was the best one. What was Chambers' hot movie takes?
I feel like I didn't say it was the best one. I just felt like I said it was a good one, because obviously the first one's the best one.
Way to walk that back.
That being said, the last one is probably the second best one. Have you seen the most recent Halloween? When
no.
Jamie Lee Curtis is a grandma?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
it's really good.
They
did a good job with that one.
That was the one last year, right?
2018. Yeah, that was a good one. So yeah, that's a very respectable. I like I said, I think it's probably the 6th or 7th one now. So that's a pretty good series. So what do you got? You got Halloween and you got
Saw.
Saw, and I got The Exorcist, and I got
Friday the
Friday
13th.
the 13th.
Is your last pick?
I mean, Zenzo said Nightmare on Elm Street was always too funny to me. I agree. The first one was good, and then they just got like 80s funny. No, not Human Centipede. That's so gross. I think I'm gonna go. Okay, you know what I'm gonna go with? For all of those, and I just watched this recently. There is a ton of horror movies on Amazon Prime. For those of you who have it, there is I think there's a series of 5 movies on there about. I'm scrambling for the name now, but it's about this dude that lives in
Sasquatch movie.
No, it's about like the Jersey Devil. You're a Jersey guy.
The New Jersey Devils,
no, not the New Jersey Devils. It's called the Jersey Devil, and I don't know. It's like a New Jersey, cryptid of yore, and they did
your last pick.
5 shitty movies. I can't even think of the name, so I can't pick it. I'll tweet it out. I'll tweet it out later. Okay,
You're
I'm gonna go for.
at this.
No, I like to pick movies that I like.
Yeah, I'm trying to win the vote, man.
I know you'll end up going with like Nightmare on Elm Street or something. I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna do that one.
You already have a good one, in your back pocket, ready to go.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I'm playing for recency bias on my last pick here.
Going for recency bias. Okay, I think I know which one you're going with. I'm not gonna pick one of them. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Activity. That's what it's.
Ooh, I was thinking about that one.
That's a pretty good series. I mean, it kind of got shitty at the end, but they all do. But Paranormal Activity is what I'm gonna go with.
Okay, that's a good one. Somebody in the chat, Zenzo said Scream. I was thinking that, but some of those got kind of corny to me too.
Like the first Scream is a good.
Yeah.
It was a breath of fresh air.
Here I'm going with. Now I think this counts. It definitely has 2. It has 3 if you count the original. Do you know what I'm going for?
I 100% know what you're going with.
What am I going with?
You're going with It.
Yes, that is true. Correct. That counts, right? I count
I
that.
think so. I mean, technically, they just took the full story and put it into 2 movies. And the original was the full, I think it was like a 4-hour made-for-TV movie in 2 parts as well.
So should I pick another one?
I mean, I might call it out because it's technically just 1 book. I'm going to say you have to pick another one. So,
all right.
Yeah, it is good, though. Don't get me wrong. Great series of movies, but technically just telling 1 story.
All right, hold on. Let me look here. What am I?
Biz is saying Hostel was a pretty good movie. Biz, if I'm gonna check your flight schedule, you better not be going to like Eastern Europe to do some weird shit out there.
How about let's see.
Zenzo coming out with Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yes, the Ernest movie.
Fantastic Halloween movie. I actually tried to look for that one the other day. Couldn't find it. Found literally every other Ernest movie. I saw Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Joins the Army, a Slam Dunk Ernest I think I saw, but no Ernest Scared Stupid, which is unfortunate. What do you got? You got a real series?
How about this? I think it's only 2 movies, but I'm going with this because I really liked both of them. The Babadook. No,
that's just 1 movie.
No, there's a second one.
There is definitely not a second because that is a fantastic movie, but just 1 movie.
Oh wait, it's coming out. The second one is coming out.
Oh, okay. You're actually just dropping bombs on me. I actually didn't know there was a second one coming out. I'll give it to you.
It's the trailer, 2019 trailer. Son of a bitch.
Nice. All right. Okay. I'll give it to you. No.
I gotta go.
I didn't know there was a second movie coming out. I'm excited.
All right, I'll go with The Ring.
Ring solid.
Yeah, I like The Ring. I'll go.
That messed me up. That messed me up when I was a kid. Like that first Ring movie came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta confirm. Are we confirming that there is a second Babadook movie coming out?
I'm looking right now. There's a from May 6th, the Babadook 2 trailer for 2019 was released.
Really?
Yep.
All right, I'm excited.
So there you go.
I'm very excited about this. So that's a very good. Yeah, I like that movie a lot. I think that was Australian, if memory serves me correct.
All right. So
So what are we doing?
I don't know. That's gonna do it for
It
us. I
seems
think
good. I feel good about it.
for our first one. I mean, I think we hit all the stops here. I came out wearing a hot dog costume, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah. I'm
as
sucking back grape juice like a child, like the man child that I am. I'm happy with it. We had some participation in the stream chat.
Yes,
Um,
shout out to Zenzo, Crypto Leo, people of Fortnite, which I'm pretty sure is my brother.
is it?
Yep, I'm almost positive. And
We
a
gotta get
big
your
shout
brother
out.
on here.
Big,
Your brother participates a lot in our stuff here.
yeah,
So I think we should have him on one day.
big shout out to Biz Money and Blur Network for helping us set this up because we're a bunch of technical idiots.
Yeah, we are straight
Uh,
up idiots.
Yes, so we are powered by Biz Money and Blur Network. So check out Blur Network if you haven't already.
And blurred our background
Yeah, we
in
blurred.
respect.
Yeah, we blurred our background out of respect. I like the blurred background look.
I agree. Blurred
Um,
background. You can't see all my dirty socks on the floor in my office.
that box behind me that you can maybe see in the background is just a box of ties that I just opened up because from my move because I was looking for ties. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us. Anything else you want to add?
Oh, I'll have some more stuff next time.
All right.
I just want to get through this one, and then we can fuck around after we get our sea legs.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody who joined us out here on Twitch. We will be back next week. And until next time, don't get wrecked. And that is financial advice.